How's it going, everyone? Matt Roberts from Salt Lake City Bookkeeping, and today I'm going to be doing a QuickBooks demonstration on how to reconcile QuickBooks accounts. We're going to talk about why to reconcile and why this is I feel it's the most important thing to your bookkeeping system, what accounts to reconcile and how you actually do that, and then using the Ask My Accountant account to help you reconcile. If we switch over to our sample company, Vandelay Industries, first going to talk about why to reconcile. It's really the only way to know that everything in your bank account or whatever account you're reconciling is there. By actually balancing out to their statements, you're going to know that you've accounted for everything. That's half the battle of bookkeeping. Your CPA is going to be happier. They're going to know everything's at least in there, and they can start to go through to make sure it's classified correctly. You can actually reconcile a lot of accounts, and people don't know that. I like to reconcile all the bank accounts and all the credit cards are obvious one. Those should always be reconciled, but one thing that people don't know to reconcile, you can do all your loans. You know, we've got this loan from Jerry account here. You should be reconciling those as well. Anything that you're getting a statement on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, you should reconcile. It's the only way to know that it actually is there. So what you can do is right click on this loan from Jerry and just hit reconcile, and it'll bring this up. The other place you can do it, there's a couple places: banking, reconcile, or just on the home screen hit the reconcile button. So let's go through an example. This is a really easy one. I made it easy. It's obviously fictional, but we're going to reconcile the blood bank. You set your statement date at the end of June, and here's the ending balance. If you have bank charges or service charges, you can add them here with the date and select the account, go to bank charge or interest earned, whatever it is. So I've entered the ending balance. I always like to click this hide transaction after statement's end date. It's just gonna make everything cleaner. Obviously, if you have something dated in July, like this transaction, it can't have cleared before the ending date of June 30th. So you can hide those. And then what you need to do is go through and check off everything manually that did clear. You can also hit mark all and uncheck those that didn't if you happen to know that most everything did clear. In this case, towards the end of the month, we wrote 2 checks and they hadn't cleared by the 30th. So by unchecking those, it does make us balance. This is what you're looking for. You can see we have a difference of $5,000. That has to go down to the penny every month. So that's really how simple it is. Now, what happens is we're just going to hit reconcile. It's going to ask us about these reports, etc., etc., and we can just close this. The one thing I've noticed people don't do it is they get stuck on transactions that they weren't sure how to classify them or where to put them. I really do encourage people to use this account, Ask My Accountant. If you see a transaction here, your bank account, put it in and then reconcile, and that way everything stays in the same spot for your accountant. It makes everything real easy to review. You sit down with your accountant at the end of the year and say, hey, these were some questions I wasn't sure how to classify them. It's going to allow you to reconcile and make sure everything's in there and keep all your questions in the same spot. So just a real quick tutorial there for you on reconciling QuickBooks accounts. Any questions on this and or any other QuickBooks related questions, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.